If you haven't purchased my latest book yet, Algorithmic Trading Systems, here is one of the trades that took place today. Crude oil reversal filled a gap in crude oil and reversed, and so crude oil hit 50 and reversed. And the book shows you how to code it up and talks about this strategy. So that's one of the advantages to having this book is the code and learning different trading strategies and approaches. Last day of the trading month, we're taking a look at the portfolios. Talked about 50K portfolio and a modification of that. What I have in MultiCharts is the portfolio backtester. I like this. I have my portfolio calculator and it does combined equity curve analysis. The portfolio backtester has a lot more statistics, and so it takes a bit of time to set up, but it runs the report really quickly. The latest version of MultiCharts is very quick and smooth, and I like this tool very much. What it uses is the TradeStation data. You can import TradeStation data into MultiCharts live. I'll show you that real quick. So you can see here a workspace with some of the data from TradeStation, some of the same symbols, and I like having all these different tools to trade and do analysis with. There's a mindset sometimes of picking one over the other, but if you can, having multiple tools is nice. TradeStation has great data. It's the one I'm familiar with. MultiCharts has this back tester. I like the replay and NinjaTrader and a method of testing strategies using a different code set in C#. TradeStation and MultiCharts use the same programming language, while NinjaTrader uses C#. So you have a advantage of testing different platforms and different data and different programming code and validating different approaches and double checking. So there's a lot that goes involved in trading system development. But today I want to show you the portfolio backtester for the 50K portfolio. You see the equity curve, close trade to close trade drawdown. Here's the setup. I'll show you the setup here. Keep interrupting the video. But here is the setup. And you can see you add the symbols, you add the strategy, and you have the inputs for each and the settings. This includes, I set this up to include $25 round turn slippage and commission, and so we'll go over that in a minute. Here's the equity curve though. You see the drawdowns, you see the drawdown curve and the way it looks, and performance summary, 481,867. This is back to 2007, January 2007. The performance ratios, time analysis. Haven't loaded that one yet, so it could take some time. I'll pause the video. So the time analysis trading period is about 9.5 years, going back to 2007. We're in the market 16.18% of the time. Max run-up date was in April, and the max drawdown was in October of 2010. And so let's take a look at the trade analysis. You see $45 average trade profit, which we're taking out 25, so it's $70 average trade profit before slippage and commission. These are all day trade strategies. There are 10,654 trades. You see on the long trades do a little bit better. So about $74, $75 average trade profit on the long side and about $65 on the short side. Be interesting to take a look at just the portfolio with long only trades, which you could do. And so you can see all the results here. What is the max drawdown? 11,942.50, which is matching closely with our equity curve calculator. And so you can take a look. They have periodical analysis, breakdown by symbols, ratios, equity curve analysis, all kinds of things you can do with this back tester. But it always validates. I always like to double check in different platforms, and I have my portfolio calculator equity curve tool, and okay, you can see it by symbol here, and you have to kind of dig in to see which system is which. But the neat thing is you can click on each one of these, I think, and it generates the report. So you have the report for each individual system. You just have to figure out which system this one is, because you see you have 4 1-minute E-mini S&P systems. So you'll have to go in and look at the trade analysis, the list of trades, and it'll tell you, if you look at the list of trades, you can see the signal, Cobra 3. So that this one, the first one is Cobra 3, And so you could get the individual reports after you're in the portfolio. You can get the individual results by clicking on each one of these. I think this is gap continue to be. Let's look at the trades. Gap continue. That's correct. And you can see when we enter into a trade, um, enter short at 13.10, exit short at 12.94, and so that's 16 points or $800. But the profit is $775 because we automatically take out $25 subject commission. So great tool, and this is a portfolio that I recommend, as well as the mini version of this portfolio. As I showed you yesterday, you can trade 7 of the 11 systems if you have less capital, and you pick the 7 top strategies that are all in a drawdown right now. Can give you a good opportunity to get in this and trade it based on buying a pullback. So that's the update for today. Let me know if you have any questions on the portfolio analysis.